this is what it shows up as when it's all ready. And you hit 1, come on, and then you hit 2, and then you hit start, and that's what it's right now. So it says I'm 99 but trending downwards, which is not surprising. Okay, so thoughts on the Dexcom G6. It has actually been quite a thing. So that's what I'm at right now, so 53. It's been a really bad food day. Yeah, I'm having trouble keeping liquid down, so it keeps bottoming out. I really like it. It's super easy to operate, so I thought I would show you guys. My sensor is about to time out after 10 days. So I am going to take off my old one, and then I'm going to put on my new one and get everything reset to my Dexcom. Then it has to normally sit there for 2 hours or so before everything kind of syncs up and all that good stuff. So yeah, so it says 53. I love how it wouldn't focus on me before, and now it won't focus on that. Here we go. So you have to tap 1, tap 2, and then hit OK. So everything's been pretty low. And it's cool because the arrow going to the side means that it's pretty steady. If it's falling a little bit, there will be an arrow here. If it's falling a lot, it'll actually show the arrow down there. So anyways, so I'm below critical low at the moment, and I feel like it. Super foggy brain, and I feel shaky and just kind of off. So let me get all my stuff ready, and I'll show you the changey process. It just won't focus on me today at all. You can see my pretty stained glass in the back that my parents made me. That's awesome. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I have all my things. So I have my receiver. Awesome. It really doesn't want to focus on me. Okay, so I have all the things. I have my receiver. I have my new sensor, and it's an awesome sauce pack. And then I have alcohol wipey-doos. That is all we need. Let's get to it. Okay. Feeding tube, Dexcom sensor. So, let me show you what this is. Okay, so it says that the sensor session has expired and you gotta change it out. So, you hit 1, you hit 2, hit OK, and now we hit new sensor, tap 1, tap 2, and okay, let me show you the next part. So we'll rippy open a sensor pack and get out our sensor. Okay, so the number that you have to put in there to code it to your receiver is right there. So we are going to hit enter code, hit OK. Okay, so 9117. 9 1 1 7. Hit save. Is this correct? Yes. Sensor code successful. Next. So now we have to insert a new sensor. So the first thing that we have to do is take off the old sensor. So we peel all the sticky stuff. And so these sensors are good for 10 days. And I finally learned to do it at night after I get back from work. And you just kind of pull it out like a Band-Aid. Not great lighting here. Okay, so this is where I just pulled it out of. Hold on, let me see if I can get you closer and better light. Okay, right there is where my sensor was. You can totally see exactly where the sensor was. Mine don't really bleed after they come out, but my skin is super happy when it's out. Like, kind of reacts a little bit to it. Now over here, that bruise is where I had the sensor last time. So obviously it's 10 days later and I still have the bruise. It's still a little bit sore. So anyways, back and forth and back and forth. So I am going to scoot you guys down here. Back a little. Okay. Let me see if I can get this in such a way. Okay, you can see the sensor. It's like the tiniest little bitty needle that you've ever seen. I don't feel it when it's going in, and I don't feel it at all during the 10 days. Like, it just feels like I have like a Band-Aid stuck to me, and that's it. Okay, so this is the sticky part and the thing that's like attached to the little adhesive stuff, and this plasticky part, that is all part of the sensor. But this top part, the gray part, is the transmitter. And so all of this stuff is only good for 10 days, but my transmitters are good for 3 months. I never really like doing this part. I'm afraid I'm gonna jab myself. Okay, so you pull this down, it just kind of breaks right there, and then you lift up on the transmitter and it just kind of pops out. So there's like 2 sensors there in the sensor, and then there's 2 corresponding sensors in the transmitter. So that's how they talk to one another. Okay, so we are gonna get out our Awesome Sauce alcohol pads. And like pretty much all of the pants or shorts or skirts or whatever that I wear, they ride low, so they're not ever really on my stomach, because I just can't stand that. So I have to put the sensors in about the same location. I'll probably turn this one around so it doesn't bruise in the same spot. So, alcohol, alcohol, alcohol. And then with the other side, you clean off the sensors on your transmitter. Nothing sticky or wet. We don't need that. We don't need anything to make this. That one. That's the right one. I don't know if that helped you guys at all. Okay. Try to make sure where my bruisey is. Okay, so you peel one sticker down, you peel one sticker up. Let me see which way the pokey goes. Towards the big end. Okay, so that's the big end that fits into the transmitter, and so the poker do goes that way. So, as long as I scooch over a little bit, I should be just fine. Okay, so you mush it in place so it sticks. This little guard, you just pop it off, and then all you do is push this button and it'll insert the sensor. And that's it. So that's what the inside of it looks like. Super fascinating delivery system. It's a whole lot of garbage. Okay, so you run your fingers around all this 3-4 times, whatever you got. And I always bleed a tiny bit, but it's hardly anything. So that's what it looks like on without the transmitter. And then, so you take the transmitter, and there's a little hook on the side, and so you line it up with that, and then push it in place until it clicks. So that's a new sensor. Okay, so insert transmitter, attach transmitter next, and then right at the top we hit start sensor and confirm starting sensor. So now we wait for our 2-hour warm up, and while that is getting all the happy, I am going to eat something since I was just at 50, whatever that was. It was low. It's been a long ass day. I will be back in a couple hours and I'll show you the rest of it. Bye. Okay, I brought the camera in here so I could be done. This is what it shows up as when it's all ready. And you hit 1. Come on. And then you hit 2. And then you hit start. And that's what it's right now. So it says I'm 99 but trending downwards, which is not surprising. So it is super easy, super fast. Obviously the waiting on the sensor takes the longest, but other than that, it's super awesome. Hope this is helpful.